WellSport can help. Learn more at mymichigan.org/WellSport.
It's been a turnstile on the mound tonight for West Michigan. Another pitching change here. As always, they're presented by J.E. Johnson. This is, now already their 5th arm of the game. And this time around, it's right-hander Woo-Suk from South Korea, the 27-year-old. Celebrated a birthday a couple of weeks ago, rather. And is ready to work the 7th. Here is the pitch. And it's whipped foul up the left field line by Kendall George, leadoff man for the Loons, who's 0 for 2 tonight with a walk and a stolen base. John.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to ask?
I have the attendance number.
Nope, I need a charger. You had 2 things to guess there. The attendance of the charger, man. I thought you were going to have it.
Oh, the charger.
0-1. That's high. Ball and a strike.
The funniest thing, I let a line slide probably last homestand where you're like, grown man, his phone's never charged. You do your job where your computer's integral, and it's never charged. Thought about that in my 12 days in away, you know?
Right, in solitude.
14 days, actually. Well, it felt like solitude in Quad Cities booth without the window open.
Yeah, well, how is that?
I mean, beautiful ballpark, just got to get a better booth.
Thanks for the charger, brother.
You're welcome.
The pitch. Inside to George, ball 3. Looking to work his 2nd walk of the day.
Like a part of the window open to stick out a crowd mic and have that sound.
Part of it open.
Well, it was like 2 horizontal windows at the top and
yes.
then went into 1.
3-1 is in for ball 4. That was similar to the CMU baseball broadcast booth where you had to like climb on the desk to then dangle XLR cable outside the window and do a little cowboying, a little rodeo style. You know.
There you go.
What is it?
Lasso,
yeah.
Well, maybe if Drink All win some games there, they can update the baseball booth. Maybe, who knows?
Who's gonna win some games?
CMU's football coach.
Drinkle. First pitch to DePaula taken for strike 1. No,
not Drinkle.
I think it's Drinkle. Yeah.
We'll go with that.
What are he gonna drink all of?
Hopefully some Gatorade baths, you know.
Some W's.
Some dubs.
George takes off on the 0-1. It's outside for a ball to throw to second base. Nowhere close. Kendall George, another swipe tonight. By the way, John, I mentioned that Serwanowski was working towards some history tonight. I didn't necessarily know the extent of the history. A pitch outside to DePaula. Ball 2. Loons ahead 4-1 in the 7th inning. 4-1 is the Great Lakes lead. Do you happen to know how many 12 strikeout games there are in franchise history? 2-1. A bit low for ball 3.
We did this with Copen. I want to say 6?
Or
7? All right, it was a low number.
3-1. Popped foul over the third base net now. 3-2.
Is it a little more than, is it double digits?
No, Copen was the 6th.
Yeah, okay.
Adam Serwanowski tonight was the 7th.
There you go.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
7 franchise 12 strikeout games. Been playing for nearly 20 years here. There's a bulleted ball up the third base side, but foul. And it's still 3-2.
Well, remember, pitching restraints were different. I mean, there's a lot of starters who just didn't get extended to the, pitch count limit, the inning limit that the modern day Dodger system wants the starters to potentially go if they're dominating.
Payoff. Up and away, ball 4. Josue DePaula works the walk. And this is the exact same start for the Loons as their first inning tonight. They did not try a double steal back in the first. And even though there are no outs in the inning, there were no outs in the first. The inning ended on the next 2 pitches. That's right, a double play and a ground out. Let's see if their fortune is flipped this time. in the 7th. They lead 4-1. And a pull out to the mound here for Woo-Suk go. Quick mound visit. Those 12-plus strikeout games, by the way, Jose De Leon has 2 of them. He did it in consecutive starts, by the way. Late August in 2014. One against Fort Wayne, one against Lake County. And then Clayton Kershaw, Victor Gallarte, and Greg Wilborn as the others. Now Patrick Copen. There's the double steal attempt. It's in there for a strike. They throw it to second instead of third, and they didn't get DePaula. Just to finish that thought. And now Adam Serwanowski. We'll spend some more time on that in a moment. But Kendall George has a 3rd swipe tonight. DePaula has a 1st. How about the choice to go to second there?
Well, they know how quick George is, so they want to go to DePaula, and he's in there.
0-1 is a little bit off the plate, a ball and a strike.
But yeah, usually the lead runner, shorter throw for the catcher.
But again, a right-hander in the box.
Yeah.
Infield is now in with nobody out in the pitch. Shot backwards, foul, 1-2. Real chance in this inning for the Loons to break this thing open. With a 4-1 lead already. Lake County, by the way, still trailing by a run. The 1-2. Missing low, 2 balls and 2 strikes. That game is Lansing 1, Lake County nothing. In the bottom of the 8th, the Captains have just 3 outs left to play with.
With a game in East Lansing, Michigan tonight with Michigan State, what do you think that crowd's like?
Old. 2-2. Fly ball the opposite way to right field, pretty deep. Callahan fading backwards, curling towards the track and makes the catch. Both runners will tag. The throw goes to second base because there's no play anywhere. George scores easily on an RBI sac fly for Eduardo Quintero. The score is now 5-1 Loons in the 7th. Just the first out of the inning. And DePaula is now on third base.
Yeah, drive a ball to the outfield. That's the goal in that scenario, and that's what Quintero did. Deep enough to move both runners, and infield in yet again for Zaire Hope.
Zaire hits it so darn hard that anything on the infield is probably getting through anyway. That pitch is up and away, ball 1. He's also due tonight. By the way, this is his 4th at-bat, the start of his 4th at-bat. He has seen a total of 5 pitches now, including that one. First pitch swinging, ground outs, each of his 2 at-bats. And then in the 5th, an 0-1 ground out. Swings away again here and fouls it away. It's 1-1. Activity in West Michigan's bullpen, too, in what would be their 6th arm of the night. Loons have used just one. The 1-1. Up and away for ball 2. And it's not even like these West Michigan arms are going length at all. It's almost like just getting work. 2-1 pitch. Hope smokes it up the left field line, heading towards that bullpen and down. Foul, 2-2. Their starter threw 66 pitches in 3 1/3, but then Hayden Irby threw 6 pitches. Dylan Smith threw 15, and Carlos Licorica threw 7.
Gave them to a strict schedule because it's a lot of the arms that pitched on Tuesday. And scheduled guys like Dylan Smith and go on rehabs.
2-2. In the dirt, it bounces up. All 3.
And that's what you can do when you're first half champs and second half champ bounds. Magic number, by the way, for them is 2.
So a win tonight and a Lake County loss. West Michigan would clinch the second half 2.
Let's keep it 2 until Tuesday. Well,
Well, 3-2. Outside for ball 4. Hope works the third walk of the inning for Great Lakes. Men on the corners now with 1 out.
We actually want Lake County to lose, so never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, I personally do not care if West Michigan wins the second half. You know? That's not what's important, you know?
Yeah, it's a good point.
Good point. Plus, let them feel comfortable going into the playoffs.
Oh, really?
We're the second half champs, you know?
Oh, look at us, 90 wins.
Here come the Loons. Well, that'll be it for Woo-Suk Go.